Hello everyone, and welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Genshin Impact. My name is Azork, and today we're going to start to tackle a very important question. Should I play Genshin Impact? Obviously, nobody can answer that question but you. However, I can at least offer some information to hype you up or to pump the brakes. We're going to split this analysis into a number of categories, beginning with a few where Genshin performs extremely well: visuals, audio, and the characters themselves. If I had to pick one place to start in order to make the case for Genshin, it wouldn't be the art. It wouldn't be the story. It wouldn't be the gameplay. It would actually be the music. I consider myself to be a video game music aficionado, and I have never been more impressed with a game's soundtrack than with Genshin Impact's. All the music in the game is rich, lushly composed, and recorded by live musicians playing in concert halls. The game's developer, MiHoYo, has spared absolutely no expense in hiring professional symphonies and investing heavily in the composition for the game. So not only is the music of the highest quality, but there's over 40 hours of it. No loops. The company believes in using the music as a promotional tool, so it's all available for free on YouTube and Spotify too. I would love to just wax poetically about the music in this game and how much I love it, but I'll have to settle for extolling its virtues for just a minute because we need to talk about the rest of the game. Continuing with the audio, the game's main quests are fully voice acted in 4 languages: English, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. So if you're a VA snob, you can listen in Japanese or in the original Chinese, but the English voice actors mostly do a phenomenal job, even if the acting in the early game is a little bit stilted. And all of this is overlooking the most immediate and obvious aspect of the game, which you can see for yourself: the visual design. Everything in Genshin Impact is created in a beautiful cel-shaded anime style. And while that style could put a few people off, the art is undeniably attractive, and the anime influence mostly ends with the art. The footage seen here is only from the very beginning of the game to avoid spoilers, but the scenic vistas and vibrant atmospheres grow only more varied and alluring as the game unfolds past the original release materials. Snowy mountains, rainforests, islands, deserts, and enough fantasy elements to keep the world fresh and wondrous help ensure you will never get bored with the art of this game. Towns and architecture also evolve as the game continues, making it a joy to just run around each new city. One thing I remember finding particularly remarkable when the game launched was how there's no pop-in or draw distance for the geography. If you've got a line of sight on where something should be, you can see it. That includes mountains, shrines, meteorological events, even if they're miles away. I'm not sure how they manage this, but if it's making your phone melt, you could turn down the visual settings. There's a noticeable difference in load time between PS4 and PS5, but as far as I'm aware, most phones handle the mobile settings decently well, and the bigger limitation is just storage space. I play on my desktop though, so you'll have to ask somebody else about mobile. Keeping with the trend of high production values, throughout each aspect of the game, the animations are fluid and alluring. Sound design is always effective. Even the design aspects of the UI are crisp and clean, even during special events that often create specialized interfaces. Quests often include cutscenes, some of which cut away into a signature style of their own. Basically, everything on the graphics and sound end of the game is top tier, and can serve as a reason why you might be compelled to try Genshin Impact. However, none of that would matter if the characters weren't appealing. Genshin's design, its focus, and yeah, its monetization all center on the appeal of its characters. At this point, the game includes over 80 playable characters, all of which are unique in their visual design, gameplay, and mechanics. And they've all got their own story and personality if you choose to go looking for it. You'll get 5 characters up front and another half dozen later just for playing the game. The rest are earned through the gacha, which is a topic for another day, but each of them are unique in mechanics, design, and personality, and it seems inevitable you'll grow attached to at least a couple. Though female characters outnumber male, it's not by an extreme margin, which means there are high-quality waifus and husbandos to fanboy or fangirl over. And none of it is especially fan-servicey, but the characters also aren't wearing burlap sacks either. Overall, I'd describe the ensemble more as stylish rather than as sexy. And I could ramble longer, but those are the things I wanted to say, so we'll continue this discussion tomorrow with team building and exploration. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.